12 brands, one strategy. The Volkswagen Group continues its success using the same parts according to the modular build system because "12 brands, one strategy." The Volkswagen Group continues its success using the same parts according to the modular build system because VW uses uniform parts across all brands for the powertrain and chassis. Here, the most important is still the VW Golf. But this and other models from VW's rolling dozen would not exist today without the Beetle.
The VW Beetle shaped the image of the real Volkswagen's world, such that the VW Golf was able to immediately start well from the beginning. And it can be assumed that there would not be the Volkswagen Group in this form today.
Motor Stories, the fascinating world of a
Let's get out and drive, pedal to the metal.
And extraordinary vehicles.
Everything is possible.
Exciting luxury, lifestyle, and sports cars from around the world.
Now that makes me happy! Woo!
Adventure travel and hotspot stories. Amazing drive style.
Whoa!
Powered by Motorvision TV.
In 1901, 1 year after the World Exhibition in Paris, where far-reaching and like the Italian Guglielmo Marconi, who in 1901 in Newfoundland received wireless signals from the UK and Europe for the first time. It is the first radio link across the Atlantic. In the United States, George Hendy and Oscar Hedstrom founded the world's first series manufacturer of motorcycles, the India Motorcycle Company. And for the first time, an Opel wins a car race. For the brand with the lightning logo, it is the beginning of a successful motorsports history. From displacement monsters to the rocket car, from cadet to world champion, the history of Opel in motorsports is a success story. Whether rally or racetrack, for over 100 years racing has been the engine of Opel and cult for the fans, a full-throttle cult with a long tradition. Manufacturer Opel starts production on its first car, the Opel System Lutzmann. Shortly after the start of production, Opel sends the first models to the racing events. 1901, and Heinrich von Opel wins the mountain race at Königstuhl near Heidelberg in Germany in the System Lutzmann. It's the first victory for the Opel brand. 1907, and 3 Opel race cars start at the International King's Race. Opel star race driver Karl Jurgens is third and wins the trophy for Best German Car. From then on, Opel can call itself official supplier.
And that was the starting gun.
In addition to sporting glory, the Emperor's Prize has economic advantages. New orders flow into the Rüsselsheim sales department. Racing hero Karl Jurgens wins nearly 300 mountain and sprint races for Opel up to 1914. 1913, and Opel builds the Grand Prix car, a milestone. The Opel is one of the first single-seaters in motor racing history. The ultra-modern car is considered the forerunner of today's Formula One cars. A single-seater with a 4-cylinder engine, 16-valve overhead cam. The body with its period torpedo shape is made of aluminum, so the car only weighs about 1,000 kilograms. The race is tailored to suit factory driver Karl Jurgens, and at the Grand Prix in Lyon on July 4, 1914, on the eve of the First World War, Jurgens stands in the front row. Following initial technical problems, in the end, Jurgens still reaches 10th place. After the war, Karl Jurgens thunders with an Opel over the sands of the Danish island of Fano and wins the international beach race there in 1922 and 1924, with an average speed of 194. Opel builds the 12.3-liter racing car called the Monster in 1914, under the hood of the huge 4-cylinder at 260 horsepower. Fritz von Opel, grandson of company founder Adam, becomes a hero in the 20s. At a time in which people are addicted to speed, the young industrialist falls prey to the allure of pace and risk. So in 1921, Fritz wins the opening race at Berlin's Avis in an Opel, with a lap record that even more powerful vehicles could not beat for a long time. In March 1928, at the Opel track in Rüsselsheim, top-secret tests begin with a car that is not powered by a diesel or even by a gasoline engine. A few months before the secret trial, Fritz von Opel and the Austrian rocket visionary Max Valier decide to conduct a science fiction project. They want to build a car with a rocket engine. Thus, Opel founded the construction of the vehicle, the purchase of the rockets, and the test runs. After successful test runs with a converted passenger car, Fritz von Opel